Hello, good morning everyone. In the last class, we have discussed about the quick access toolbar. Now we will go for our main part of our design modular, that is our toolbar. This is also called as the menu bar. It contains the six tabs. One is the file, create, concept, and tools like this. Okay, in that we will discuss one by one. First one is file tab. Here we will say that a lot of comments are here. One is the refresh the input to fresh the input, and start over to take a new file, and load the design modular data, okay, which you have created in the previous, and this for the save project, and this is to export in order to analysis purpose and for other operation purpose, and this is used to active the CAD geometry, and this is the import external geometry file. Means if you have created the geometry in other file in other software files, then you able to import here. This is also the same. Next if you have written a scripts, then you able to run that scripts here, and write the scripts here. Okay, then auto save, this is automatically opened when you able to create the geometry, then it will be automatically saved at a time. Then this is the restoration, and this is the closing of our design modular. This is how we how this comments will work. Here most of we use the import and import geometry and export geometry, and start over, and this is the save and refresh. These few comments are very important, and we use much of them. One is the refresh input to refresh the input, and start over to take the new geometry, and load the design modular database, and save the project, export, and for import purpose. This is about the file tab. Okay, let me go to the next one, that is the create tab. I already discussed about some of points related to the file create tab. One is the new plane, another one is the here extrude, revolve, sweep, skin, skin and loft. We have discussed these three. Let me discuss about the new plane and skin loft. Before going to all this, I will come from the bottom, because in the bottom you may watch the attractive feature of our design modular. That is, it will create a ready-made food for us, that we able to access them. Okay, the first one is, I will come from the bottom. That one is the primitive. In the primitive, you will saw the lot of options are here. One is the sphere, box, parallelepiped, and cylinder, cone, prism, like that. Okay, so first I will set my units. One is for the millimeter, and this is for the angle is degree. This is, I have set my unit. We came across the create tab, and this is my primitive. Now I want to um, create a sphere type of geometry, so I will press the sphere here. So it will automatically create a sphere, which is the center of our local geometry. Okay, you are watching this. This is our center of our local geometry. Now this is a virtual geometry. After pressing the generate button, it will become a natural geometry. If you want to modify anything here, then this is the detail window. This is the local coordinate system of origin. This is the, now the body is at the origin. If you want to shift this body to some other places, then you can be. Let me discuss about this, how it will be. I press the generate in order to generate this one. This is basically in the XY plane. This is how it will be. So if you press this XY plane is this what you are watching. This is the XY plane. This is of type operation is add material. Now I want to change into a frozen. We see the only two option. There is no cutting and there is no what imprint operation, but here we are two operation. One is the add, another one is the add frozen. Then here I have clicked the add frozen, and this is the coordinate system. It will give a two option. One is the local coordinate system, another one is the global coordinate system. Here it is the local coordinate system. This is exactly the center of origin. If I press the offset of x, that is the 10 if I press into a 50, then you will be able to watch the 50 to the x-axis. Means if I create this, then you will see this is our origin, this is our sphere, okay, of type frozen type, of type frozen. Then if you want to this is a inline option, but it should be at the plane, that is 50 of our y-axis also, then you will get this. Now this is our xy plane. This is 50 mm of offset of x-axis and 50 mm offset of y-axis. If you want to take into a z-axis, then you can also here print 50 and here. This is how it will be. Okay. Now it is in our. If I press the isometric, then you will be see here. This is how it will looks like. This is the isometric view, and it will be exactly three coordinate system. Now if you want to modify the radius, if you want to press only 5 mm radius enough for me, then you will be seeing this is the 5 mm radius. If you want more, that is it can be measured here. Then this is the another one option is thin surface, as I have already told you. That is, if you want thin surface, then press yes, then give the measurements of thin surface how much you want. Here the 1 mm is there, that is enough to me. That is, I want to take the 1 mm outside but instead of inside. Then if I create this, then it will give our body, that is the here this is the solid body which is of surface. Okay, so now the inside surface is this sphere is get eliminated, instead of the outer surface is formed. Okay, this is how. Now this is about the sphere option. I will leave here and I will delete this. Now we will go for the next one. Okay, that is, I will again go for the create tab. Next, primitive. I will create a box structure here. Box structure contains some more details other than the SPM. I will take into a isometric view. This is my isometric view. So here again the add material or frozen, I will take into add material, no matter which type you want. If you want, if you have some other operation, then you better you take the add frozen. If you don't have any operation further after the creating the geometry, then take the add material simply. Okay, I will take the add frozen. I don't know, in future I can make some modification here. So I will create him. And so in the of type box type, here there will be some more option, either 1 point box or from 2 points. Okay, I will create some 1 point. So this is the location of our box. This is the 1 point, means it should be the 1 point is related to the origin. If you press this 20, then it will shift x-axis to the time x-axis. Okay, 20 offset to the x-axis. Okay, if you press y-axis 20, then it will take. If you press 20 here, means this is the how you locate exactly location of your geometry. Next, come across this is the axis of x component of our geometry. This is the 30 mm, and the y component of our geometry, that is 30 mm, and z component. I don't want I want only 10 mm, only 5 mm here. No, I want only 2 mm. Then I can generate this. Now this x coordinate become 2 mm and y coordinate become the 30 mm, and I want to I want y coordinate as a 60 mm. So I able to create a slab here like this. Okay, this is how we able to create the slab by using our the primitive types. Okay, primitive types. This is how. Then next one is, we will go for the next one. This is the next one. Let me go. The next one is parallelopiped. Okay, let me see about what are the difference between the parallelopiped and what is the for the square. This is box type one. So parallelopiped takes the three definition. One is the x and y and z axis, means three axis definition. So if you want, you can be. Then here of type xy plane. So if you place into a zx plane, yes, I place this parallel pipe into a zx plane. Of type add material, yes, add frozen. And here the slice material is also important, because while we are creating the mesh type, then it will helpful for us. Here there are two definition. One is the selection and the one is the coordinate. I will take the coordinate as a simple, because we are making our definition, our whole that design modular as simple as to understand by everyone. Okay, initially this the coordinate system is at the origin. I will keep them as it is. I don't want to touch anything. If I mention here, this is the x coordinate system, x coordinate of the first definition of x is given as x is 30 mm. This is the x is 30 mm. So I will see here, this is the x is 30 mm. Now if I press 20 here, then let me see what happened. Okay, means here the y-axis become the y-axis, its definition is now 20 mm. Okay, if you press here again 20, then this z-axis definition becomes something different. Okay, if I press enter, then you will see here. Okay, this is the y-axis definition up to 20, and this is the z-axis definition up to 20. This is how you able to create them parallel pipe. It is the exactly different from the box. Box is the always rectangular, but it is not, it takes some angles. Okay, this is how it will be. If you want to mention here something, this is the first point and this is the second point. If you want to mention, you can be mentioned here. So that is for introduction. I have kept them as it is. For thin purpose, you can click here yes. If you want some thin surfaces, then press here generate. Okay, this is how it will looks like. This is our thin surface of parallel pipe. Okay, this is the solid one and this is the other one. If I press this as a add material, then it will come automatically combine with my previous geometry. Okay, so let us we go through the next geometry. I will press this and delete this. Okay, I will delete this is also I will delete. Next we will go for the next geometry, that is the cone or what we cylinder. Okay, in the most of cases we use the cylinder while we are designing the pipes or what we call pipes and walls, and the next one is structure, something structure, we use a circular pipe, then we able to design this. Let us, this is the detail window of our cylindrical geometry. Exactly, this is initially it is in xy plane. Okay, is it in xy plane or yes, it is in xy plane. If you want to change the xy plane from zx to yz, you can be here. So this is our yz plane. So this is the y and this is the z. This is the y and this is z plane. This is the global coordinate system. You able to understand now. Okay, if you, this is now it is present in origin. This is the center is located in the origin. So this is how, if you want to give some more definition, that here if I give the 20, then it will shift y to the 20 offset to the y. Here the another one is the axis component. Here the selection, if you do this with the by the selection, you can be, but I don't want to give this by selection. I want to give the here there are the simple is there, I can understand this, and much better I can perform with the help of my keyboards and my mouse. Okay, so this is, if I want to mention, this is the x coordinate system, this is of 30. If you mention the 50, then this will increases. If you mention here, let me tell you 10, this is how it will looks, it will get selected. Okay, so now the, if you want, this is my radius, let me give some, only 30 is enough to me, and this is how it will looks like. Okay, this is the y z axis. Okay, sorry, this is the y axis, the 10 what you have given. Initially I will take it as a 0, so you may not get confused. This is looking nice, and this is also I will give 0. I'm sorry, this is the 50. Okay, no matter, this is my section, and this is I want to give to exact location at the center. Okay, this is the generate, this will help to generate our cylinder. Okay, this is how I able to generate the cylinder. Next again we will go for the cone purpose. Here the I want to tell you, here I will delete this, and next we will go for the another one, that is the cone. Here let us see the what exactly what is the difference between the our pipe and our cylinder and this our cone. Okay, this is the one is the, we select the plane and we select here, I will use the frozen material, and this is the coordinate, this is the origin of our cone. Let us discuss about all these. This is the bottom radius of our cone, this is I have given. This is the somewhere here, maybe top radius here, there is, this is the top radius. Okay, if I generate this by pressing, this is 1, if I generate this, then you able to watch here, there will be nothing has been happened. This is the almost looks like a cone, but if I mention here 20, then it will sends you the changes. This is how you can able to create this type of section. We will call them as isometric views. Okay, and then if you want to make some changes here by clicking the 50 and generate, then you able to make this type of gaps and this type of cones as you want. If you want to increase the length, then you keep here up to 100, then you able to, if you press the generate, then you will see our cone looks like this. I don't want to keep this is because I want to make a cone, so I will keep the 0, the cone as a 0. Next generate, this is how we modify the cone. This is the ready-made food available in our design module. Just click them and mention some dimension, then you able to get the. Next we will go for the prism type. This is actually looks like a prism. This is how it will be. It will takes the lot of components much other than the cones. This is as it is the xy plane and add material. This is I don't want to change my origin, but I may change in here. Okay, so I will take the number of sets here, 1 2 3 4 5 6 are them. I want to change into only 5. Okay, this is becomes the 5, and this is if you want to take into 4, if you want to make it to 10, then you can be this how much you mention here number of sets, it will bring it. And 50 radius, if you want to mention the radius, then you can be by the radius. Here the another one thing is that by the edge also, the by side length and the by the edge also. Okay, they have given, if you mention the radius, you have to mention the circular radius with respect to it, and if you have mentioned here edge length, then you able to understand how it will be. Okay, I will press into 20 and I will generate it. So this is how we able to generate the prism of number of sides what we want. This all are the ready-made food is available for by the design modular. Okay, I will delete them. Let me see, I will delete this. Okay, let me go for the another one section, that is the pyramid. Okay, This is also available here. Okay, this is looks like a square pyramid. Okay, square prism, not a square prism, a square pyramid. Okay, this is the square pyramid. If you want to mention the number of size what number of sides here, you can be, let me see, base length is 10. If you want to mention here 20, the base length is 20. 20, this becomes the base length is 20, and this is the base length is 10, and this is the 30 mm. This is the height is 30 mm. If you want to change into 20, then you can be height is 20 mm. This is located at the uh, origin. So this is the how it will looks like, and it's a full height. So if you want to create here the thin surface, you can be, if you want to create here thin surface 1 mm, you can be create. This is how it will be. The thin surface you can look into this way. Okay, this is how it should be. This is the thin surface. I will generate this, and this is how you able to create the pyramids. Now I will delete this. We will go next command, that is our important, that is the torus. Here we able to create the torus, means the what we can, a circular pipe. In a common definition, circular pipe. Here we have mentioned the x, which plane it is. It is the xy plane now. So if you want to change the plane of type yz, you can be just by selecting the in which plane you want. This is the I will keep to add frozen, because I don't know, in future I may be create some more geometries related to this one. Okay, so the origin is the at the center. So the x-axis, if you have given the x-axis definition 1 here, it is not mentioned. This is the angle how much you want. If I press 180 here, then it will create into this way. Okay, so 25 inner radius. Here you can see here the inner radius is different and outer radius is different. So this is the outer radius and this is the inner radius. We are creating a hollow pipe here. So if I press enter, then you will watch here. So inner radius is 20, 25. Okay, so now this is how you able to create the what torus. Next we will go for the next one, that is the blend type. Okay, this is also similar to the circular pipe, but it is not a circular, it is of type square type. How much dimension you want to keep here, so number of sides and number of what blends you want here. So this is how we able to create the blend. Also I will take the plane as a white shade here. So I will take this into, I will take this forward. Okay, this is how it will looks like. So, and if you want to create a thin surface, and if you want to vary the radius, not only this is of 30 only, there is no much here. This is I want only 10. Okay, so this is I want only 5. That's not, the thickness is only of 5. Okay, this is by generate button I able to create this geometry. Okay, so this is how I completed my this is the primitive section. Now we will go for some other operations related to here. Okay, so these operations help us to some more details in the way we are. So I will go here and I will delete this torus, and I will delete this. This is also I will delete. Now in the xy plane, I will create a box in order to here. This is my box, and I will create generate. Okay, I will watch into isometric, so into a forward. Now it is isometric. This is how it will. Now we will going to discuss about the patterns. Okay, go here and come across this. We have already discussed about the chamfer and blend, fixed blend and vertex, not a vertex blend, chamfer. We are going to discuss about the patterns now. Okay, this is an important topic while we are discussing. So this is the things we have here. So here it is asking me to select the geometry. I will select it, the geometry, and give the apply. And here these are the different types of patterns here. One is the linear, and then the circular, and this is the rectangular. Linear called as the single dimension, and this is the polar type of polar system, and this is the 2D dimension. Okay, that is two dimension. I will create first linear for the single dimension, means at one point only, in one dimension. You will understand here. And the direction you have to select in which direction you want. Either you want the x direction or y direction or z direction. I will take the x direction. So the all the bodies you can utilize at this section. Okay, and apply. Okay, next you have to give the distance between the two objects, how much you want, and the number of copies you want. Okay, this I will give the number of copies I want 4. And if I generate this, then you will understand, there will be, you will watch the uh, bar here. But because of it has been formed, because of you have given the 30, it will combine each other. So if I mention here 50 then you can show here. This is how, this is the how you can print the patterns of geometries by using a single geometry to print the number of geometries. These are the four numbers. They are 50 apart, and this is of type linear. Okay, now we will go for the next one. This is the generate. Okay, this is what we have done the pattern. I will delete this. Okay, and again we will go for the pattern, and now we will go for our circular type. Now I will go circular in next, after this I will go for the rectangular. Here it will ask me to introduce the two direction. Okay, first it asks me to select the geometry. I have selected geometry and apply it, and next I have to select the direction. This is the first direction, and I apply. These are the 50-meter apart, and now I will give a 10 bodies in a x direction, and I want y direction, how much I want, 5, and they are here are 60-meter apart. Okay, so this is, if I and this is I have to given here and apply this. Now it is the all the parameters I have filled in order to create the pattern. If I generate this, then you will be able to see this exceeds the limit. Okay, no matter how it will, this is how you able to print the patterns. Okay, if you delete each and individual, you can be, but yeah, you can be, but here we don't want to make all these. This has been automatically, and if you want to print something some more, it will happen same. But the thing is how you able to print the patterns by the help of a single geometry into a multiple geometries. Let us, I will delete this also. Okay, yes. Okay, now here I am going to show another one pattern which is of type circular type. This is the, I want to print the circular type. Before to type the circular, I want to give some more definitions here. So this is, I have to make into a x direction, that is here this should be, I think, 30 mm. Okay, it is, no, no, I want 100 mm. Okay, this for better visualization purpose, I may taking this one. Okay, now I will go for here. This is, I will delete. I will again go for the pattern, and now we are going to discuss about the circular pattern. Okay, this is of type circular pattern, and here it will asking me two things. One is the geometry. I am selected the geometry and apply, and the axis of center I will create it. This is the y axis. Okay, this is the y axis and apply that one. I'm sorry. Yes, this is y axis and apply. Of copies 10, then I don't want this much note. I want only 8. That is enough to me. And this will print how it will print. This is how it will print at each and individual. It will divide the whole circle into 8 number of parts, and at each part it will give. Then you can modify here by spacing. If you have given some 180-degree, then all the bodies will get together into 180-degree. Okay, I'm sorry, 180-degree or 10-degree. Let me see how it will be. Okay, this is 10-degree apart. I don't want to mention here. Let me 20-degree. So this is how you able to create the geometry. These are the 20-degree meter apart. Okay, this by this way you can create the geometries of type patterns by circular type. Okay, so this is how. This is I will delete, and next we will go for the next type of operation, that is the body operation. This is not much required here, but we will go after the body transformation. We will go for the body operation. Okay, so if I press the body transformation, then it is giving the three things. One is the move, four things, and I'm sorry, five things: move, translate, rotate, mirror, and scale. Okay, one by one we will discuss here. I will go for here, and I will go for the transformation, and I want to move the my body from one plane to another plane. Let me see. This is the how it will be. The move, this is me asking me two things. One is the body. I will select it the body and apply. The source plane is now it is in. I will press this into a XY, and now this is the source plane. Now I want to move this into a ZX plane. Okay, and apply this one. After generating, then you will able to watch that this is the Z axis, this is the X axis. It has plane, it has move in the ZX plane. This is how you able to perform the move operation in the design modular. Let me go to another one is the I will go for the here. Next come across the translate, means from one space to the another space. Let me see. This is again asking me to the body selection. Okay, I will apply, and this is the direction where you want to. Okay, this is the I want to select this direction. So transfer, and how much you want to transfer it. I want 60. I'm sorry, 60. That's it. And this is the ZX. Okay, apply, and this is how. This is the 60 apart, and this is the 60 apart. So it has been placed. Okay, like this you can transfer from one space to the another space in a same plane, and move from one plane to the another plane. Okay, so now we will go for the again body transformation to rotate from one thing to. Let me go for the rotate command. So here it is also asking us to select the body. I will press it and select. Here the thing it will asking me which axis you want to rotate it. I want to rotate in a y axis. I will press this. I will This is the z axis. It will rotate from here 45-degree. Okay, and it will show me this is the 45-degree. This is the x-axis. This is from here to here. It will be a 45-degree. Okay, it will rotate it from the 45-degree. So I don't want to make this here. I will keep here as it is, and this is I will delete all these. Let we go for the last command related to our body transformation operation, that is the mirror and the scale is the another one. Then let me discuss about them also. This is the mirror, and this is asking me, I will fit this, okay, to better visualization purpose. Okay, again I will fit. Then here it asks me to select the body. Here also I will select the body. Is it asking me to select the body? Yes, I have selected the body and apply. And mirror plane, it was asking me if I press this is mirror plane uh, into this way. I will take this xy plane, okay, apply this, and you will able to watch this. This is the xy plane my, and this is from here to here it has been. If you want to keep as it is here, then you can. If you want to eliminate the previous body, you can be by performing some operations here. That's it. Okay, this is how you able to perform the mirror operation. Now come across this, the last operation of type scale. If I press the scale, it will ask me to select the body and apply that. This is the uniform type, of which type you want. Non-uniform, I will press. Most of we use the uniform because each and individual part should be uniformly enlarged and get scaled. Okay, number of bodies are one. Here we have selected the one bodies, and this is the scale. I want to press two times the previous. If I generate, then it will select. This is how you can scale your body into a large scale. Okay, this is about the transformation operations. Now if you understand this let me discuss about the Boolean operation. I will create here another one part, that is here uh, let me create another one part. Okay, this is the bread and box type. I will mention this into a 100. Is it okay? This is also 100. Okay, this is also 100. Okay, I will shift this into x-axis of 50. I'm sorry, 50 no, 1 200. Okay, yes, it has been happened. Okay, now the both the bodies are in line. If instead of add material I will press the frozen, yes, now I will generate. We contain the two bodies, one is the frozen and the other one is the solid body. Now we able to perform the Boolean operation. Here you will able to watch the Boolean operation is now activated. So I will press the Boolean. Here we have three types of operation. One is the unit, another one the subtract, another one is the intersect. The last one is the imprint. Imprint may be much not used in Boolean because we have already used this imprint faces in our extrude revolve option. No matter if it is there, let me discuss about that. There is no much concentration. If I unite this one, then it will asking me to body to select the bodies. Here it will ask to select the body. Yes, this is one and this is one. Okay, if I apply that, then it again asking me to select the bodies. Why it is, I don't know. So if I apply this one, if I generate this, okay, this is not performing, it is not going well. Let me see about this is, I will delete this. Okay, again I will go for the Boolean and try to unite this one, tool bodies. Okay, and this is apply. Yes, two bodies are selected. If I generate this unite operation, then these two bodies get eliminated to form a single body. Okay, the add unite operation will combine all the bodies into a single component, that is called single part here. Okay, I will delete this operation. Now we will go for another one operation, that is in the Boolean, that is subtract. That is here we will press here subtract. It will ask me two things. One is the target bodies, another one is the tool bodies. Target bodies is the body from which you want to cut the material. Okay, so I will press this. This is my target body, and this is the my tool body. Tool body is the amount of material you want to cut here. Okay, here are the things. If you want to preserve the tool body, if you do not want to preserve, if yes, then it will keep as it is. I don't want to preserve bodies to show you. This is my how it will looks like, sir. If I generate this one, then you will see here this much amount of uh, material is get subtracted by the tool body. Okay, this is how we perform the subtraction operation in Boolean. Now we will go for this another operation, that is the Boolean, that is the uh, common operation here, that is here intersect operation. Intersect operation means both the bodies get eliminated. Whichever the parts are get intersected, no, that portion is only remain here, intersect them. It will ask me to select the bodies here. These are the bodies, and apply. This is the intersection bodies. Preserve, no, I don't want to preserve the body. If I generate this is the only section which is common to the base body, and the one is the tool body. Okay, this is how it will be. Let us, this is our boolean. I want to delete this operation also. Next, go for the another one boolean operation, that is the imprint. Just it will print the faces. Okay, let me, tool bodies are here, intersect, I don't want to intersect. Now I want to perform the imprint operation. Here the target body is, this is, okay, I want to print this image here. So this is my tool body. Okay, if I press the S, then you will watch, this is now. If you consider this is the face different, and this is also a different face, like this you can understand this is the face. These two faces are one other different. This is about the boolean operation. Okay, I will click here and delete this. Okay, no matter how it will be, let me go for the this what which I have left. This is delete will help to delete the button, and slice button I have already told you this is not much use, but we are use this slice operation is help us to define a proper thing. That's it. Okay, define a proper thing in a proper way. That is the, now we will go for the point. Okay, this is our point location. This is next, I want to take some points here. So face, I want this, and apply, and guiding edges are this. I will take only one edge here and apply, and this will generate some points here. This is how it will be. A series of points has been generated in the line. Okay, if you want to all if you want this type of points in all the edges, you can press the control and select all the faces, and you can do this. How much of points you want, that you mention here, and the distance between each point it will takes automatically. And this is the delta, sigma, and omega, I'm sorry, sigma, edge, and sigma, offset, and omega is introduce you while you make some variant here. Okay, means it should be how much distance from the edge to the center. Okay, like this it will be created. This is about the point operation, which we have not discussed in the previous, but now we have cleared it. If you want mention here, so I will tell you this is 10. If I mention here, then you will see this is the 10 meter apart. Okay, offset in the sense, if I press 5, then it will show offset to the edge 5 minutes. Like this it will help. Okay, so I will come here and I will delete this. Now we will go for the delete operation. Here delete body, face delete, edge delete. You can, if you have any delete, if you want to delete any body, you can delete from this. If you press this and it asks me to select and apply, this body is deleted from the space. This is how it will. If you want to delete the face, you go here and delete face, you can delete it. Okay, this is about the create, how you can create. I have left this body operation now. This body operation takes three types things. One is the save, simplify, slice, material, imprint, clean. Okay, these are not much important for, it is not for the basic purpose. We will use this, I will take this tutorial into a next video. Okay, but now you will not. Okay, we'll go for here and delete this. Okay, delete also, I will delete it. Okay, this is also I will delete. I will delete all those. Okay, this is about the whole section of create. I have already this is this one I have told you. Okay, I have completed the extrude, revolve, sweep, thin, and I have left out the skin and the new plane. Okay, so this we will discuss now. Okay, one is the new plane. New plane help us to we can create the new plane with the help of our base planes. Okay, this is the base plane which in which plane we want to. So this is I want the base plane should be of xy or zx. I will now it is automatically taken as xy. So this is how much transformation you want, means if I want this plane should be at this edge, let me see how I can be do this one. This is offset to the x-axis. Let me go offset to the x-axis. How much value in the sense I will take 100. Okay, this is not came into a proper. I want to take into this edge. Okay, so 130. Yes, now offset to the y-axis. I will again go for here and offset to the y-axis. I will press y-axis again here, press 30. Okay, this is how I able to create a virtual virtual mm, coordinate system, virtual coordinate system by the help of local coordinate system and global coordinate system. This is how I can place this plane at anywhere I want to. Okay, this plane help to create, this is the plane for what I have created. If I generate this, this is the my plane and this is the definition of my plane and this is the location how it will be. Okay, so here also I able to create some geometries how much I want. Okay, till now we have not used the planes, but in future we will use this. These are the important thing. This is easiest and important thing to know how to create the geometries and how to maintain a proper location and what a precise geometry designing purpose we use these things. Okay, so next come to the concept toolbar here. Concept toolbar is like all are here of type virtual geometries. Okay, of type virtual geometries. These all are the virtual geometries. Here if you press the line from points, okay, here we can draw a line here. Okay, we able to draw the line which which don't have any definition, but it makes something sense for us. That is how we able to use this one. Okay, let the thing here, this is the point here. Okay, this is the point and this is the point. I have created the geometry and apply this is one and add material. Okay, generate this. This is how you will saw you will see this is the this is indicates a virtual type. Okay, if you press this is the surface is whole, but the thing is while you modifying this is the whole surface. Okay, but I want to divide this surface by the help of split lines. Okay, I will press this target my face, apply tool geometry as this line. I can use this to line by the tool geometry. Okay, apply. Sorry, I'm not getting this, why I don't know. It should be okay here, align. Yes, Why it is not coming? Okay, it will help to create the geometries. Okay, I think it should come, but now it is my program is not considering that tool geometry. Why, I don't know. So if it is there, then it should be okay. This is my target face. It will get split the face. Okay, I will create here. We will see about them. Okay, this is how we create a virtual line by the help of this. Okay, next come across the line from the sketches. I have told you how to draw the sketches by using this icon, that is the new sketch. um, we will discuss about this also in this section. Next we come across the line by lines from 3D edges. Okay, this is help to select a virtual image here. So this is how we can apply and be able to create the face here. Okay, apply and generate. This is become a virtual face here. Okay, this becomes the virtual face. This virtual face has a different definition other than the actual. Okay, this is virtual. Now come across the concept that is 3D curve split line. Okay, this split line help us to divide the line. Okay, if I press here, then this line will get splitted. Okay, so this is the how it will be. Okay, this is a line different and this is a different line. This is now if I apply and generate, then you will see here this is a different line and this is the different line. Okay, so we will go for here and I will delete it. Okay, the thing I want to know, I want to show you is if I hide this, then you able to watch this virtual geometries. Okay, this is how you can understand. These are the actually component, but we are used as a virtual component, as a respected component, but it does not have any definitions. Okay, so I will delete them. I'm sorry. Yes, we will delete this. Okay, next concept here. The next we will go for the, I want to show all the bodies. Okay, this is the all the bodies. Now we go for the concept 3D split line surface from the edges. Okay, this is how we able to create surface from the edges. Okay, we here we also select the edges in order to form the geometries. Okay, this already have selected. No, show body. Okay, this is surface from the edges. Okay, this is edges we have selected. Okay, and apply. This will create a surface thickness of type 1. Okay, this is a virtual face we have created. Okay, if you think this is a virtual face. If you hide this, then you able to watch a virtual surface here. By this help you can create the geometries, but it does not have, I am repeating, it does not have any definition. Okay, now come across here. This is the surface from sketches. If you have drawn any sketches here, then you able to understand here. Now we will go broad topic with this. Okay, the thing is I will go for the start over it. Okay, start over it. Just this is the new window of start over it. Okay, now we will go for the this cross section. This is again the ready-made already prepared food for you of which type sections you want. Either you want circular sections or rectangular sections, either tube sections or channel section, or Z, L, T, inverted T, like this. Okay, if I press rectangle here, then you will see here this is the rectangle what it will prepare. This is a design sketch. If you want to vary this dimension, this is the 10 by 10. I want 20 by 20. Okay, 20 by 20, then it will select. Okay, this is how you can create the geometry without using this section, this sketch new. Here you will understand this is the new sketches. Okay, if I press this generate, then it will be okay. Here you will able to see some sketches. Let me discuss about this. Okay, this is the rectangle. By the help of them we able to create extrude and memo. If I extrude this, then you will see apply and generate. Okay, this is how you able to create the solid bodies by the help of ready-made food. Okay, I will delete this. I'm sorry, I will delete this, and this is also I will delete. Now we will go for the next one, that is um, circular section. To in order to create the circular type, this you will see here. This is how much radius you want, you can mention here. By the help of this you can able to create the extrusion and revolve option, whatever that you mention here. And I don't want to waste my much time to in order to discuss about all this, but you know all this. And if you go on our design window, then you will understand. Next we will go for the another one is the circular tube. Okay, this is the complex things I want to take. I will take this, and this is the C section. It has been prepared for us. This is a ready-made food, but I want to make some changes here. So this is a W1 here. The width is, this is the W1 width one. I want this should be a 30 meter. Okay, this is now 30 meter. Now this is W2 is here, the W2. I want it should be of 15 millimeter. This is a 15 millimeter. Next W3. W3 is here. Width of length I will use into a just a 50 and not a 50. I want to use a 20 only. That's it, 20 as it is then. Now the T1 means tangent. T1 here it should be, this is the T1. Okay, I want it to 10. Okay, then it is the 10. I want 10. It is much more, so I will use the 5. So now this is the T2. Okay, let's see, T2 is 3. Okay, this is the 3. I want T3 as some more 8. Okay, this is how, if I generate this, it will generate the geometry, and from this I able to create the extrusion. Okay, I will take this one and apply and generate the geometries. Okay, how much I want I can mention here. So I want only 20. So press the generate button in order to print this type of geometry. It looks very simple to create this type of geometry by the help of a quick access toolbar and our main menu bar. Okay, concept toolbar. So I will, this is the things in the previous section we have I want to tell you here, the section is here, geometry is at this section, but extrusion is at the top. But if we create the sketching, the sketch should be at the top and the extrusion should be at the bottom. You have to concentrate here. Okay, so now this is normal section. I will delete first extrusion. This is the sequence how we have created the geometry. In the exactly that opposite way we have to delete the geometries. Okay, because its definition has been derived from the previous geometries. Now we will go for the concept toolbar, and again here Z section is there if you want to mention the Z section, and the L section is also there, inverted T sections are there, and I will go for the hat sections. Okay, this is the hat section is already available here. There are the lot of dimensions they have prepared, and if you want to make some changes you can be here. I will use 20, and here I will use something 10, and this is I will use something 5, and this will I will T2. As you are watching here, this is the T2 what it get highlighted when you press the this one. Okay, when you press the geometry it will get highlighted. So no matter This is the T4. This is of type size 5. Next W3 and T3. Okay, just give the some dimension of type variant you want, then generate. And if you want to revolve it, let me say I will revolve this geometry. This I want to revolve, and I want to select uh, this axis and apply it to 360 and generate. Okay, this is how I able to create the geometry. Okay, so mm, by the hat section I have created this. If I want to give some blend here, where it is, yes, blend here, fixed blend. If I given here, then it looks some more. Apply, I'm sorry, apply, generate. Okay, then it will looking something good. Okay, then what is previous? If I given here 5 mm, then again it will look some more attractive than previous. Okay, this is how we able to create the geometries by the help of ready-made food available in our okay, this is I want to delete. Okay, this is next I want to create, delete this. Yes, okay, now I have here, this is my x1. Next, concept and cross section. This is the user integrated and user defined. You will discuss how I able to define and how able to create the tubes. If I press this, then I have to mention here some user defined, means already use what we are used. So this is about the concept toolbar. In next section we will discuss about the tools and sketching. Okay, so be continue with me and try to work hard and try to solve the different types of problems and try to solve the different types of geometries and try to create them and try to understand how they are working and what purpose you are using. Okay, by the way, have a nice day for you.